Hello everyone. Welcome to week 2 of the playoffs of Aurora Overwatch Season 9. We got the Vega Vengeance versus the I'm Betta. 2 seed versus I don't know.
Uh, I want to say like near like 12th seed. Um,
Yeah,
yeah.
bit of a lopsided match. Oh, I'm not actually showing the game.
And this should be a very interesting game. Most notably because how these teams are going to do against each other. Um, Sorry, my point of view is messed up here. There we go.
This is
We
interesting.
are essentially seeing like basically a mirror, right? The only difference is that Kiriko versus that Baptiste. Silvertals was definitely an animal going against the Andromeda Astros last week, but seems like the Vega Vengeance are able to absorb all that brute force there and win that fight out.
Yeah, sorry, I got some. Okay, it should be good now on prod. Oh man, Lucio banned? Yes, Lucio's banned. We got some fun haters. I don't know who's doing which commentating, but
um, I can do a lot more, I guess, like play-by-play.
okay.
So we are seeing current brawl like onto the card from the Andromeda, just being really scrappy. And this is an even fight with the Vega Vengeance being able to stabilize in this room. Getting grouped up, they're gonna start kind of form out and kind of look for this engage, but Fish already has that ultimate and is gonna try to punish the Orthals and manage to get that. The Vega Vengeance are gonna be able to stabilize and really just brawl with Fish's ult. Killjoy does manage to find a kill on Topaz to clean that fight out.
Yeah, that's a good pick to pick up. We'll be back pretty fast because they're Juno, but you know, you get a pick, you trade out an ult. Looking a little hopeful coming up next fight. Maybe use your Ramel up the high ground to clear it out.
Yeah, and they are taking this position pretty fast. You know, they're gonna be able to take this 5v4 pretty quickly. But it seems like they're already bullying form out of Translate and solo ulting him. But Ward does not find anyone in that blizzard. Actually, he does on the kill on Dash Thursday.
I was a bit puzzled why they used the Blizzard without or before the Ram ult, but it paid off. You got a fight win and coming down to a minute on the time bank.
And that's all you need, you know, like they're gonna be able to like have these ultimates on these cards. Yeah, like this rush. Comes out, tries to punish Transplant already. Gets their Ram Force out and has to make him kite. And Switzer's on the flank. Punishing Silverthal soon, hopefully, maybe, if you are a Vega Vengeance fan. And this is so scrappy to keep track of, but we are seeing a brawl on this corner be able to force Transplant to probably go deep in and gets mega pocketed by their team. Just holy fights. And this is exactly what you want. You like just really a scrappy fight that the Vega Vengeance win, and you're gonna see War come up on this Blizzard again. And only Astros stays ult, you know, like I can definitely see Fish getting ready to sprint this down, this next fight onto Astros using this remote ult.
Yeah, you should be having someone ult track here knowing that they're only going to have Juno ult. And so you want to go fast.
And here he goes, right on the back line. And is able to just get this Ramattra onto the point, just eventually just having all of the I'm Betta succumb to that Ramattra.
I was a bit.
And then Switzer's Aurora farming. Nah, he's him.
I mean, if you hold tab, there's quite a large gap on even the Vengeance. Looks like they just weren't able to get Fish under control. I mean, 19-0 in 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, maybe if they try out I mean, it's a bit late at this point. It's pretty hard to hold only 47 meters, but I think maybe like a Bastion um, could help. I don't know. Um,
Yeah.
Something else that they could help their own support backline get peeled for better, because it seemed like the order was just Fish run down either Astros there, Silvertals,
Sobertals.
and
Yeah.
at the minimum he would force out either Lamp or Speed Ring. So
Yeah. Like going to that cast, going to that Baptiste definitely was not favorable for the Betta. You know, like you are seeing a little bit of changes come out. You know, you're seeing this Pharah, you're seeing the Sojourn. That's gonna help a lot. You're seeing the Mercy now. You're seeing the Kiriko, and hopefully all those changes could help a lot. But I'm very, you know, I don't think, you know, like with how the first round went, I don't think they're gonna be able to hold this. You know, you're gonna have a lot of uh, point pressure with Fish with War, and then if Suthers finds that like angle to get onto the backline, then I feel like he's gonna.
yeah,
This might just be a quick round and finish here.
yeah. If they get one well-timed pick here, it'll be like that.
And then there it is, right? Like Fish just being able to find these hard like turns just onto anyone they want. And then Tommy Slap, just like dodging and weaving. You know, I think the Vega Vengeance, you know, has a lot of
They could, yeah, they could maybe get a touch here though.
yeah. But he should follow it, yep, like instant dead. One touch and then nope, no touch at all. And that was a very quick and decisive first map win for the Vega Vengeance.
I'm very confused. Have the Vengeance played Symmetra?
Not that I believe, no.
So
I want to say they have in like a few scrims. I don't think I've ever seen them like whip it out in an official though.
that's a really interesting hero band pick from them. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm. Like I said, like, I do think I heard that the Vega did play like a sim comp or two, but
Right.
you know, who knows? Maybe we see the same thing, but with like a sim comp, right? You know.
Hey, yeah, I don't really know where the logic that was there for that one, but if obviously that's not what lost them that map.
Oh
I think
yeah.
if you only push 40 meters,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be a long road ahead for a win. But
Yeah.
they
I
yeah,
definitely want to see
yeah,
them take more of this. Like, I know when Ash is in, they do like to play that more Mercy favored comps. Um, but if they go that way, I would love for like more like an open map where Killjoy can actually do a lot more work. You know?
absolutely. The Pharah did look good. They got multiple picks across multiple fights, but it just never was enough. When you have the Juno speed ring on the Ramatra running down your back line,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks like they're picking Blizzard World.
Yeah. It was really impressive how Fish was able to kill the Kiriko even too with his like first form, right?
Oh
You
yeah,
would
I
hope that
agree.
that switch from the Baptiste to that Kiriko would help that, but
It
I'm
was
not too sure what happened.
I don't know what it's called, the Vendetta like downstrike thing.
Mm,
Hit both of the supports, or the whoever's sitting next to the Kiri, another squishy, but
yeah.
and then I think Fish just hit one of the punches right after that.
Mm,
But yeah, I mean, after spectating Swifters that map, I mean they could have also the Beta could have also gone Vendetta in order to kind of mitigate the Ramatra effectiveness, but
mm-hmm.
I think really you just either need to look to ban the Ramatra at some point, or But okay, but devil's advocate, if you ban the Ramattra, then he whips out the Reinhardt. And how do you answer that? You know?
Yeah, and it's like really funny because like Fish has been like historically probably like more of like a Rissa player, so we could even just see like him pull out that signature Rissa too, like if like Ramattra gets banned, right? Like let's say
Yeah.
this map, like I don't know, it's not like a Ramattra map, like, and then if you do or don't, like maybe this is the map they decide to do like Ramatra sim comp, who knows?
Yeah.
But Fish on the Vega Vengeance are banning out Andrew Sojourn right now, so
That's
they said
tough.
screw the lower SR players,
Yeah, you heard it here first.
and that's them. And that's the Vega Vengeance that said that and did that.
Yeah, with the Astros out, we might need a new Vader, right?
Whoa, true, true, true. I was gonna say like we were Vader, but then it's like I'm Mr. Vader.
Right. Right. Yeah, can we
Bum bum bum.
can we get a quick survey of the community here in the chat? Who do you think the biggest villain is this season, team wise? Interested to hear your thoughts. There's been some
I will say
discussion lately.
mine. I think like I think villains usually go far, but like the villains definitely were the Zarya team, but that like fizzled out, right? And then
Ah, the baby girls.
yeah, and
Yeah.
then now I don't really think there's like I mean I think everyone was just like focused on the baby girls, so like it's hard to make a new villain.
I think
This team's up there. I hate like the Puffles comps, so like I would say them, but like they're not really like they have Slice Goat, so like I can't even like that's like that's like sunshine and rainbows to me. Like I can't get mad at that, you know?
Oh, I feel you on that one. Yeah, I would say there's definitely not a clear front runner for villain anymore. I'd say the fun answer would be War. Any team War is on.
Biggest villain.
Um,
We were talking earlier. He was telling me how um he's the big villain, bro.
yeah. He's been I forget what season that started. I think it was like oh maybe after the Icelandic Imp season. I think that might have been like oh jeez.
I
Season
know for
two
me,
of Aurora maybe? I don't remember.
all I know, it feels like every season War is talking about like making like the Vancouver Villains 3 or like whatever it is, like whatever number it's on.
Yeah.
And then I'm like telling him like War, like you're like puppies and kittens, like you're not a like you're not gonna be a Vancouver villain. Well, maybe with how many um like tickets he's filling out, he might be a villain, but other than that,
Here we go. We got
we got
Tommy
a Van Kiriko coming out
Tommy
from
no
the
invite
beta.
to quick play. Angry sad face. Biggest villain in
Yeah,
the
no
league.
one. Oh, okay. I thought
I don't know if they're referring
there was
to
the word he was.
Void Fiber or Tommy Slat.
No, definitely Tommy Slat.
Okay. So that would be the vengeance, correct?
Yes,
All right. So another vote for the vengeance. No villains for teams that are still in IMO. Another baby girls vote, perhaps.
and definitely a baby girls vote. That's what that means. No vote is a baby girls vote.
That's fair. I agree. I agree. I think there's no obvious villain at this point.
Also, I don't want to like leak too much, but we are seeing a very different comp coming out here, right? Like, look, so taking Waltz and Fish is moving on to that DPS, and Annex, I love you too, bro. And Swifters is moving to that support. Oh, things got serious. Tommy Slot just changed his account. Holy nuke! I don't think we're ready. I don't think we're ready to see this map.
He said might be need the Porsche skin. Honestly, that skin, the sound effects in that are really cool. So yeah, I completely get that.
Yeah, if you like, you don't have like the sound effects that you're used to. It's like, what's the point?
I know. Not enough people are talking about this. Okay, I did just switch sides, so
Oh, and Vega vendors have the AA.
I don't know why people think that's such a big deal. I literally just press the switch sides button and it's fixed. Although I do know some people don't use the auto prod feature. It's a very,
Yeah.
very robust and easy feature to use, but I get it.
Hey, some people aren't educated like me.
It's true.
I tried one time and it was just like, oh my lord, because like it's just like, I think once you get it set up, it's easy, of course, but sometimes you
Oh
don't
yeah,
have
no,
that
yeah.
luxury.
I mean, I've been, I mean, not like officially prodding, but I've basically been like, streaming Overwatch or whatever for I don't know how long is this,
Oh yeah.
7 years. So yeah, it's.
Mhm.
But I do understand the simplicity, and I totally get it. Of like just here's the PNG and here's a number next to it. Like I love doing that. I'm not gonna lie, I love doing
I
that.
love that with you. Not gonna lie, like some of like, and obviously this is a formal production for this. I want to say like quarterfinals match, right? But I also love really scout the cast sometimes, where it's just like just like cast your couch.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
most notably, I do want to like mention that um, the Kiriko ban, that's like gonna be like huge, man. Obviously, like I think both of these comps are pretty well, right? We are seeing this big backline, and I'm a huge fan of the Betta's comp actually, but we'll see like how much value like Fish and Taken Wallet can get into that.
Dang. I just realized. I mean, I realize every time I see them, but Vengeance team comp or just roster is pretty stacked.
Oh yeah. Most notably, like I was like thinking about last map too with but we say this, but the cleanest fight from the Betta just comes out, just sending them all back to the spawn. Yeah, even last map, like Warriors, huge value on that DPS. Fish doing Lord's work, and then you have like Tommy and Topaz backline for that comp as well. And we'll see if they can do magic still here with a lot of off rolls, right?
Yeah, that would be funny if banning the Soj actually backfired.
Yeah. And it seems like the Vega Vengeance are skipping a lot of steps here, but they're finally getting this like groove here onto this backline, but making it super scrappy. Swift is able to find like 2 or 3. Remember, not 6 to 7, 2 or 3. And this should go in favor of the Vega Vengeance being able to.
Oh, hold on, Silver tells us a window here.
The rest of these teams. And then Tommy gets distraction. And then Swifter's is found, yeah. They're not even gonna get a tick for that, yeah. That window does wonders for the Betta. I don't want to be a hater, but is this like another quick map here? These fights are going so slow, like.
Yeah, there's kind of. I know Flambo likes to say zombie walking. They're kind of zombie walking here.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like the ult bank too is crazy for the Betta.
Yeah, and we'll just see like if they can get some value. It seems like the Vega Vengeance are able to get some map space here with taking Wallet on the high ground. All the sports are bottom left, able to force point. Probably get Bob onto this point here soon too. And Tommy just probably gets DMAC in the backline though. Oh, Transflex Brutes. And then, holy. And this.
Oh man.
Yeah.
We spoke too
Eventually
soon.
all of these angles, yeah. All the angles eventually help the Vega Vendor secure this first point in the cap.
Hold on. The supports are still alive and
Alright, if they clutch up, like, someone can have $1 million for me. I'll be Mr. Beast.
the I was gonna say, I just want to highlight quick that when Diva first flew into the backline at like 2 minutes in, Silvertals was at 7 HP and was still peeking. Like the absolute balls.
Yeah, I know, it's like insane. And was able to like, help stall that out too. And it's insane how they won that fight just from like Sorcerer's ult alone. You saw like Taken's ult, you saw Topaz's, and then ooh, this is really messy in the backline though. It's really split. Fish is able to just like get this card going and progressing a lot.
Hey, okay. I was gonna say, where's he gonna go?
Yeah. And then Taken is able to get the Killjoy kill. And the Bob on the high ground. And these fights are definitely really messy from the Vega Vendors, but they are able to just get like these ults off, get that value, and eventually just probably end up capping this from these slow kills onto the backline, onto the tank. You are going to see like maybe Andrew getting his Bob on point, but Tommy's already contesting that angle already. Yeah, like see how Tommy is able to just force that Ashe into spawn. No one's going to be able to touch this, even if that Bob gets sent out. And the Vega
That's
Vendors
tough.
are finally starting getting their groove.
I mean, they've had like 2 really smooth captures in a row, but they still only have 3 minutes. You know,
Yeah.
you think they have a lot more based on how dominant they've been the last few minutes.
Yeah. It's definitely mostly because of like the first like point, right, where they lost like so much time. Where
Mhm.
I don't know about you, but I was worried they're gonna get full held on there.
Oh, I was too. You know, they were going in there with 4 ults as well, so.
And then Tommy hits that Poco Bomb. Killjoy is definitely doing so much in this backline here.
Oh.
Another Brood, unfortunately. That Bob is doing wonders in the backline.
That was a very tough Flux miss by Transflect.
Yeah. All they gotta do is just wait for Taken's ult to come online too, and then it's just kind of BGG's here. Yeah, Bob comes out. And everyone shoot Transflux, Transflux. And then, yeah. Despite the rough beginning, the Vega Vendors are able to kind of breeze through the endpoints.
Oh,
Oh, you gotta press left control.
my bad.
Yeah.
Every time.
Initiating match.
It's just like, you know, too locked into the gameplay.
Definitely a new feature that no one's used to.
Is there not a way to like turn that off permanently, like a default off?
I don't think so.
Ready for battle.
I don't think so. That's tough.
Now, for some reason, the tanks just handshake to going the other tank, and then, yeah. and then fish handshakes going to the Torb for this defense. I do like this comp a lot more for the Vega as well, with like Swifters on that Lari. You know, definitely a lot of more DPS kind of friendly support, right? You know, like all the DPS players that play support just go pick a Lari, right?
Yeah. Many such cases. We'll see how it works out, though. I do like the Diva look from Translect.
Yeah. Yeah. And you see this very standard like honor break dive, and Killjoy, like I said, just dies to the Swifters DPS like a Lari pick.
Okay, now no hate to Killjoy, but I'm not sure what their DPS hero pool is, but I do know that Tracer is not good into their comp whatsoever.
Yeah, and it's probably pretty easy to, you know, determine that getting picked the first time in the first 2 fights is probably not gonna mean the best for your character moving forward.
Yeah, you generally don't want the least amount of ult charge on your team as Tracer as well. Obviously that's because they died twice, but I just know that Killjoy is so strong on tank, so I'm just confused why this other comp
DPS,
look is
yeah.
going.
And I know that Killjoy, from having to play against a ringer, definitely like more of that Pharah, that Vendetta. So it's very weird not seeing either of those 2 characters being played. Despite it being better into their comp, no, but I think I'm liking the Betta's like adaptation so far, you know, going more of that Lucio style, that Ramasha style. Could have maybe tried to mirror the Sigma still and take that. You're really going to be banking on Silvertals to get this nano value, but look at the ult charge from the enemy team. Oh, Silvertals just straight lining. And then Paradox gets caught. Oh,
He
both
was
supports actually caught.
yeah,
with
he
that
was
flux.
2 HP shy of living that.
And now what you're probably going to see happen again is you're probably going to see the same thing happen, but you're going to see like Taken Wallet, Bob that rotate. At least that's what they should do, right?
Right.
Oh, well, you don't have to, but, you know, I would. It's just like, right now, Bob, everyone up.
I do not like
They
what
are
I'm
backing
seeing
Yeah.
from Killjoy.
Hey, he is getting a lot of value onto this backline and able to find that clip onto Topaz. And these just Swifters ult on that DPS Lari just clutches it out. You do have to expend a lot of your ults there just to win it because of getting picked off of your rotate, right? And this is the fight for the Betta to win, right?
Correct. I mean, this is this is the last fight, so
and Andrew gets caught on the rotate.
no bola.
Killjoy is set up in the backline already, pressuring Topaz. But gets his free force like really early. Oh, Fish is frontlining. Oh,
They're gonna have to. Oh, okay, there we go.
unfortunately, Fish, you are not on tank. The Bob does find Silvertals, and this 3v4, but it's really messy, and the power of the pylon and Topaz just helping the team sustain. And there it is, the full hold from the Vega Vendors onto that meta, making this series go 2-0 in their favor.
Very, very tough showing from the beta so far. I think you really need to switch it up for map 3.
Yeah.
It's clearly not working. Yeah, I don't want to be too mean, but yeah, like zero progress basically on both maps. So again,
Yeah.
to beat a dead horse even more to death, I've prodded a few of their games this season, and I swear they've basically only ran the Killjoy tank lineup.
hmm At least in the last 2 weeks, it was like, um, I mean, obviously, like, I can't like clearly remember, but a lot of it was like the first week against Beta, like I was playing against Dong, aka Killjoy, um, and then I want to say that, like that was like the similar case like last season, yeah, but yeah, for most of the games, like we were seeing like Silvertals on that Torbjorn too, right? Um, and they were, I'm not too sure because like the most like significant win that they have had with that comp was against the Puffles, right? But
Mm-hmm.
if I remember correctly, I don't think they won a lot more games after that with that lineup. Um, I want to say after they did like these comp swaps is when they started winning a lot more. If I am correct, though, so
Okay.
I think they do just think this is like their best versions of themselves, but it is really hard to justify that, and it is probably likely. And what they should do is like take that gamble, do that old lineup, and see how that goes, right?
Gamble. Sounds like gambling.
I may have the gambling addict role, so
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing a Servasa pick come out here from the beta, so I think this is as good a time as ever to pull out like the Killjoy Junker Queen. Um, Silvertel's Tor, perhaps. See where it takes you. The current look was
yeah,
not doing you any favors, so switch it up. See what happens. There's no shame. If you do end up losing, you're against, you know,
the number 2 seed,
yeah, regarded as probably the second best or best team, depending on who you ask.
Mhm.
So, I mean, the odds are stacked against you no matter what. And I think
Yeah,
so far, the only match this week that has gone to map 5 is the Plague and Pekka's, which was a very, very even matchup, if I may say.
yeah. Um, and you definitely like see that in the numbers of these teams, right? Obviously, a lot of miracle runs, upsets can happen during the season, but um, the further the two teams are away from like the top and bottom is definitely night and day, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. It's getting a lot more. I don't know. I'm not sure how to say, but the long the deeper you are in the season, kind of the harder it becomes to cross that gap, so to speak.
Yeah,
Have an upset. I think the Knaves Baby Girls game was maybe an outlier. I know the Knaves just didn't really find the comp that was good until like the very end of the season. That they ended up beating the Baby Girls on, and I think Wind was on a, to my knowledge, very scuffed setup, like a laptop on a reclining chair or something. So
yeah, like his like at home setup.
yeah, so multiple factors were at play. But I think other than that, it's been like obviously the Plague were the lower seed, but it's been pretty much the higher seed has been winning. Just I
Yeah,
think
but
historically.
that was like by like just few numbers,
Yeah.
When you see like these like great big ones, it's a lot more
Traveling to
um
Silvassa.
not
Initiating
surprising
launch.
that it would be like this.
Yeah. The harder the wider the gap. Something something.
Something, something, something. I mean, like a lot of teams probably have had this happen to them too. You know, like if you ever find like out of house scrims, you know, like these teams are probably scrimming like 4.1. You know, they just have that cohesion, that thing that clicks for the season. You know, um,
Absolutely.
and the Vega Venus for sure has that.
I know my team was scrimming when we get ringer teams. We're trying to get like around 3.9, 3.8, 3.9 lately. So, um,
Yeah, and that's probably higher than like out of house like 4.1s to be honest. Too.
oh yeah,
You know, I am actually
100%.
very high on I'm actually very high on Aurora as a whole. Just like being, I think a lot of the talent being better than others in their rank usually even. You know, just for like actual ranked. You know, like an Aurora Diamond player is definitely like miles better than a ranked Diamond player.
I would agree on that. I think just the fact that you can get so much practice with people of varied SRs and also just people taking it more seriously in general really helps you gain not only the experience but also like I don't know what to call it. It's not like necessarily skill, but just like kind of wisdom, experience.
Also, yeah, definitely experience, wisdom, all that stuff. And we are seeing a big. Let's get back into the game a little bit more. We are seeing a big comp shift from the side of the Betta, or sorry, Vega, with Sister going to that tank onto this Doomfist, Tommy and Taken on the DPS, and then Topaz Fish rounding it out on the back line. And with how they're taking those fights, I wouldn't be surprised if they want to take it to a map 5, but it seems to be working out right now. Killjoy getting isolated and gets fought by the two people on point. And Switcher may have helped Translat touch the point there.
I'm just really confused.
I have seen this comp whipped out by the Vega though. Not much, but they have played it before.
Right. It's just an interesting combination of heroes. Not even the roster, just the heroes.
Yeah. Well, definitely, you know, Swifter is definitely more of a DPS player, so has to go to that Doomfist. The Fish Moira, you know, like maybe he is handless on other characters. He does, so he has to go Moira. But and this cold flank onto the backline, and holy old speed popped.
I don't think that beat hit Silvertall's.
Maybe not, with how
Quickly
you know,
he
how fast that fight
evaporated.
Yeah. Yeah, or the target. It was a beat during Cole and Visor, so it could have been just like got shot. And are you going for the touch? Paradox is going for the touch, and she is able to touch for a brief moment.
Oh, rip the high noon.
And does die.
Or save it for next. Smart.
And honestly, like, I think this is going to be a better map win, or map point. You know, like, the only person that's going to be able to touch is Swifters, and will they get a clean fight before 99.99? I don't really think so. Like, Fish is already caught off of, like, on that flank.
Yeah, and Swifters doesn't have ult, so there's not really any.
Does get punched.
Oh, and they invested B.
You are demon winnable.
And clone.
Don't worry, we have a new tank online. C9? C9? No C9.
C9 above from the air. Oh. A little bit too high in the sky. Oh, that's
And,
tough.
You know, all it takes is 1 point win. You know, maybe you can snowball all this. Paradox is already building that beat pretty quickly. Should be able to get it online for this fight. All they need to do is not die and like be able to get this left side and just like window point. And then Andrew gets caught on the rotate, but the trade out to Topaz comes through.
This is a scrappy fight already.
Yeah. And Fish is able to build his coalescence here shortly.
Big beat.
There's that beat, yeah. And Silvertops is still just going to be getting bullied by like 4 to 3 people.
What is going on?
To be honest, like, it is so hard to color cast or play by play. I don't know which
No,
one
that's totally fine.
that is actually, oh, Pablo. Yeah, alright, guys, run. So they're talking about someone in game.
Fish no fade. Pop that, yeah, pop that ram off.
Yeah, screw Topaz.
They're like, the Vengeance are playing this like it's a comp game.
I think they think it is a comp game.
And the hero picks definitely indicate that. Although, if this was a comp game, I don't know if they'd have a Lucio.
And then this is Topaz's chance to go switch.
It'd be like
You know,
Moira
like-
Lifeweaver.
Oh yeah. And Switchers gets bullied off of the touch.
I mean, shoot, even
Um,
whip out the Mercy.
the big captain from the Vega Veterans is saying that this will be swapping of occurring shortly here.
Okay.
You know, so maybe they take it more serious here, or probably next match.
Swapping
you know,
one
like,
hero is
I'm
not
really-
count. It's better. It's a much better comp, but
Holy. And do we notice how Switchers gets like 1 HP the first fight and Silvertops still gets picked? Oh,
Yes.
he's dead.
oh, it's a huge high noon. Killjoy is looking like Big Boss Pine on the Cassidy this map. I'm not gonna lie. Let's do a quick stat check. 20 and 5.
20 and 5. Oh my lord. Leading up to damage by a few number of points against Transpot even.
One hero does count, says Vengeance PR. Okay.
Oh.
Big B.
Better beat does come out too. And Chancellor still gets caught, but Andrew is going to be on this incredible angle. Should hopefully find out kills here. Holy scrappy fight.
When in doubt, Killjoy.
Kills it out.
Yeah. I mean, he's kind of farming. Back on the Doomfist.
Will just blow up. And next Topaz. Yeah, at least they're not saving KD.
Off center
one's gotta
screen,
get a
Vengeance
touch here.
PR.
Unfortunately, Tommy does not find his one even with that blizzard. And quick map for the Betta. You know, even though we were just so like high on the Vega, you know, like does a little bit of trolling, like maybe cause them a reverse sweep here.
Ah. True. I mean, this is a huge morale boost for the Betta. I mean, you need this.
You know, let's say you go Runasapi,
They go
Or
Nepal.
like you go this Koth round and you go this next Koth round and it gets a little bit like it gets a little bit dicey and you like um you choke it out, right?
It's
You know,
true.
like, how are you feeling about that going into map 5? Like, you know, there's that like running joke, like the worst team wins Koth too.
I know
It's
it's
like
a slippery slope they're going down here. It's hard to get back out of like the trolling. Not saying they were trolling, but it's hard to
we're
get out
not
of that.
saying we're allegations.
i- Yeah, not only the mindset, but I mean, I think everyone was everyone but Topaz was off rolling there. It's
I would say correct, yes.
it's hard to like maybe Taken Wall. No, Taken Wall is DPS, right?
Yes, he
Yeah,
is
okay. So
actually.
Taken
So he
Wall
has
and
2 heat
Topaz,
buff.
but you know the other three players.
Or main one.
I speaking as someone who played all three roles in my match last night. It's hard to like go between the roles
W
like map to
first.
map.
Oh yeah.
But I'd say some are easier than others. Like it's probably the easiest to like go on to tank. Um, but yeah, probably tied with like going from support to DPS.
Yeah.
But
Being
yeah,
more like that aggressive play style.
yeah, exactly. That was a 3-0, correct?
Yes, that was a 3-0 on Servasa. That is correct.
It's getting tricky here. I mean, you're leaving the last three maps up to Flashpoint, Control, and Push, which are very momentum heavy game modes.
Yeah.
So, you know, if they're not careful, it could swing.
And I will say Servasa was definitely one of the better maps from the beta too. You know, it was really oppressive playing against them in my match the last week or two. Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah. A May ban from the beta. Very well timed. I was hoping that they did that um, map 1, but
hmm And it's weird though because like you're probably not seeing like all right there. Never mind. I was gonna say you're probably like not seeing like a May come out, but you are having Warren now on the DPS again, so
yeah,
you probably will. I mean, that's the weird thing. Like, you could ban someone out and just like, I think Vega's comps just work so well. Like, you probably can get like War on support and shift the SR for that, so like the main ban wouldn't matter, you know. But War
100%.
still has like a lot of like heroes, you know. Like you're probably gonna see a Venture now. You're probably gonna see a Pharah, and yeah, but you're gonna go to kind of El Clasico comp from the Vega. I'm trying to wrap this one up.
Just had to do a do a quick check in the other room there. But let's see what else is going on. Let's do a Bears Rams update for everyone watching. Little under 5 minutes left in overtime. Rams have 1st and 10 at the Bears 27. So it looks like it could be. I don't know if I'm gonna assume since overtime's 15 minutes that the Bears already had the ball once, so Rams could win it here.
Mm-hmm.
Could be big. I know there's at least one Bears fan, multiple Bears fans in Aurora, so I
Dish being
believe,
one of them.
yeah,
Shout out
Dish wouldn't be one of them, correct?
And like we're seeing, like ideally this, you know, this backline probably is not going to be the characters that we roll out on, but we are seeing this brawl come from the Rhine, um, going to the war. on Venture. Swifter's tank, Vendetta again. And yeah.
Oh, Chungite. I'm not in game. There we go.
Don't worry, you haven't missed much.
Okay, good. Orisa pick. I like this.
Yeah, slowing this game down.
Oh.
Yeah, when I said like slow this game down, I
Didn't mean like that.
wasn't expecting Transwat to turn the corner and get pushed off the map. Yeah.
I think if you turn that, you have to gold. Like, you cannot.
Yeah, he did it really late. Try to pinch that, but I think, you know, you don't have to do much against like the fish team. Now, like, you gotta try to take brawls, and you're gonna be at a disadvantage. You know, Chancellor definitely is in this Ramastra mentality right now, and he's gotta like get out of it to make this map one count.
Yeah, I know Orisa's like unkillable, but she's not that unkillable, you know?
No,
There's
yeah.
no Ramattra block to save you.
You gotta spam to brawl, you know? And we are
Fish
seeing
basically
some
has
good
Shatter. He has it.
Yeah, and you're probably gonna see it here soon. And then Switzer does die on this angle, but Shatter might come out on this rotate. Nope,
Oh.
it just does die.
With the double hit scan look here, it's just so rough for Fish's shield to stay alive. Even with the
Oh, yeah.
Orisa spam as well.
Yeah, the Vega Vengeance has to use their amp a lot more proactively to get onto these angles and just kind of commit. You know, we saw like this really long fight when the Betta rotates through that right door, allowing them to just like shoot their guns and like eventually find those kills that we talked about, right? And this is where you want the 3, 2, 1 explode, get these ults out, and Shatter does come out, but everyone falls
yeah.
shortly here too.
There was enough of the high noon charge to basically take down Fish. And we'll see Fish swap to the Zarya here.
Yeah, the counter swap. It feels really weird not seeing like Fish on that Orisa anymore, slash like mirror it even. But I think that's like incredibly valid. I think like Swifter's bubble target or bubble target is really great against their comp.
Very true.
And we're gonna see Silvertals and Astros, they have their ultimates here. Preventing should be able to prevent this point flip. And great boop on Transflex.
Big Suzu onto Andrew.
Oh, the beat doesn't get him.
Does flip point though. It's just the
Yeah.
two supports. Yeah, I'd be running down the point right now.
And yeah, they're gonna give this point. Oh, maybe not. I think War's gonna be able to touch. Doesn't be able to touch. Great bubble on. Oh. Hey, at least like you're making it. Oh my God! Almost another boop off the map.
We can stagger here.
You made it really expensive. You're happy about that, but you're not happy about like your ulti code going to this next map here, right? Or this next fight, and you're not gonna be able to get a clean touch. I feel like.
Exactly, and you're gonna have a Orisa and High Noon halfway through this, and you're gonna have nothing, probably for the rest of this point from the Vengeance. I mean, Fish is already half HP, and the Vendetta's in.
Or might get caught out in the Mega, yeah. And then you have this Noon just back of point, able to find Swifters.
It's really tough. This is gonna be a big Orisa when they try to touch. Huge.
And this is what we're saying. Like, the trollage on like Servasa like can make this a reverse sweep.
I know. You don't want to be.
Allegedly.
Yeah. You don't want to be the team that just lost 2 maps in a row on map 5 in a reverse sweep situation. Especially knowing
Yeah.
that you could have easily 3-0'd this had you not swapped literally everything on map
Yeah.
3.
I must close my eyes.
And like,
Open my heart.
you're going in. There is the Rissamir right now, but like I said, like imagine the feeling going into this map here right now, this sub point, down 1-0 on here, and like preventing like the start of the reverse sweep.
The Orisa mirror though, Fish is very good at Orisa. But Transfect will have a huge perk advantage.
I like this swap coming out from War 2 because you're gonna able to like kind of feed a lot more resources to Swifters. Well, not that you're on guard anymore, but their ins and outs look very not great. You know, like Swifters able just gets caught out there, but the trade does come out. Help Fish.
Andrew's just getting so much value under this the Orisa from the Soch here though.
Something that I think is not like spoken enough, how OP is the Juno Kiriko? I feel like that's so oppressive to play against, and I think Fish is definitely like noticing like how the tank just never
Yeah,
dies.
it's just
on their
constant
team.
uptime, constant burst healing, Suzu, Pulsar, and then the ult generation is incredibly fast for both of those supports as well.
And it's just like crazy too because like you see on the first map like Topaz and what's his name? Topaz and Tommy on that Juno Kiriko as well. And this is gonna be probably a fight win for the Vega veterans here, but it's gonna be really scrappy. And you are seeing Swifters go to the Sojourn look just to spam it out too, just make this a spam game. And I really like that, you know, like no hate to Swifters, you know, MVP nomination. He definitely was getting caught out a lot on that that Vendetta. So being able to slow this game down, build your rail, and like go pop off when you have that clear advantage is going to be really great for him, you know?
Yeah, I think you want to go in fast with the Orisa and Soch ult.
He does come out. Should eventually just get these clean up here. This is the spear, but they're slowly dying, slowly but surely.
Yeah, beat both supports used by the Vengeance. That was a 2-2 ult trade. I'd say the ults left are looking pretty even.
Yeah. I will say they probably, like, value-wise, they favor the Vega Ventus a lot more. You're going to be able to stall this point out with both of your DPS ults and really negate any support ult that comes out. The combo does come out, just blows up Astros there. Noon does come out, misses the spear, I think, but does make him cancel it. And yeah. And now you still have this Torber ult for Ashes Thursday's ult onto the point, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this should be a done deal. You know, Tommy is 60 ult. You know, the only way is like any hero play. You know, you're gonna see like Killjoy, Andrew try to make these plays, but Killjoy is already getting marked by Tommy's side here on the coast side. Ray gets forced out early. Fish is just fighting that Juno ult, by the way.
He does not care.
Yeah, he did not care. I was like expecting to blow up and just like lose the fight, to be honest, but that does not happen.
Yeah, they're just not
Yeah.
killing this Torb turret enough either.
Yeah.
Putting in constant
I mean,
damage.
that's what's gonna happen when you don't have that Lucio to help you too now, right?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
Lucio breaking those turrets are so nice.
very underrated part of his kit.
And here's the Pharah.
Plan to win.
The Pharah that we've
or expect
been
to lose.
told about, heard about, spoken about.
Hello.
And there is the Mercy for it too.
Such a misuse of my technology.
I wonder how this is gonna work out, you know?
Kiri is banned.
Even though you get
Wait, isn't Kiri? Wait.
no,
no.
I,
No, that was
it's,
last
Ram
map.
and May. Yep.
was like, dope.
Killjoy is like alone on the other side here too, so he doesn't have his mercy.
Oh, fish one.
Oh, fish explodes. And like, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but
Yeah, you
that
guys
could
had.
be. This could be like the map win for the Betta.
Right. Because it's... You're down basically to map 5 push, which I think people say is ideal, but like, I don't know about your team, but my team is very different comps and stuff we run on each push map. So, just like the trap of, do I want to pick the ban after you've already exhausted theoretically 4 good ban picks, or do I want to pick the map?
Yeah. We are seeing this like Killjoy angle.
Yeah,
come
Killjoy
out
is
and
getting so much value
actually
on this.
get these kills, yeah.
Just
Like,
the damage boost,
you're not
damage
gonna be
is
taking, like-
huge.
oh yeah, and you know, like this far able to be on these high grounds, get these angles. It's just, you're not gonna have a fun time playing this brawl at all, and that's what I was saying. Like, it's kind of like good as over. We are seeing the symmetric comp now, and I think that's gonna be working.
Oh my
better, but
good
holy
lord.
Killjoy,
I saw
getting
that.
that opening pick, yeah.
2 directs.
And you're just dwindling the time, and even if you force point, they shouldn't force point. You have nothing
Barrage.
to answer, nothing to force this objective.
Yeah,
Killjoy
barrage.
has his
Yeah,
barrage, yeah.
barrage. When you
Oh, I like the CP though, a little bit better. But you still have this barrage coming in. Yep.
very safe barrage. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
They did
I know you
flip,
get the
but
map flip, but it's gonna be to real no avail.
this is a huge stagger too.
Yeah.
And wait,
They
Fish is
worked
almost back.
Had the map flip though,
You could push this.
and you don't have like really anyone. Yeah, they just like decided to force the objective when you don't have any like ults to force it with, right?
I think they're scrambling. They don't really know what to do. They're
Yeah.
probably just gonna try to.
And Swifters does have like the flank like OC, but not gonna find anything.
Wow.
And this is what I'm saying, like I'm not crazy, right? Like
You're not crazy. I'm with you.
like that could have like
If you're crazy, I'm in the cell with you. I mean, I don't know.
and we are gonna be seeing like a map 5 production here. After pretty dominant showings from the Vega Vengeance, and most notably having their more silly comps come out on the third map, you know, like allows kind of this momentum shift, and I'd be on your toes kind of going in this map 5. The nerves are coming up, the nerves are dwelling, you know, this is where stars are made out of.
This is
And
this is
tactical pause. And
5
tactical
minute
pause comes
bio.
out.
Right, sure. Yeah, we'll see what
Kind of map and mode they can come up with.
exactly. I'll put the music on, but I'm not gonna.
Got us, yeah.
Yeah. We just don't really have to talk much.
Mhm.
People can sit, digest this potential reverse sweep
This
that's
map.
happening.
I don't know, this like reminds me of like, you know, like it's like a school night. It's not a school night for me. It's a work night. Like, how dare they do that on a work night for me? You know, this could have been avoided if you guys locked in more.
Oh yeah, right. That's true. Glad it started at 8 at least.
Yeah, and definitely a fast series. You know. I wonder what like game mode or like not game mode, but map the Vega are gonna choose. I feel like you just like choose map, you know?
Yeah, cut the complexity out of the equation.
Yeah. But it's like weird thinking about like what they would want to do. You know? Because I'm thinking like it's very nerve-wracking to think that the Vega would go to like a Runasapi. You know, I've never seen them kind of like do too well on that map.
Runasapi. Ooh. I think you probably might not want to go there because that would be preferable for a far, right? You might want to go like Kalo or New Junk or not New Queen.
Yeah, New Queen might be the best. I think Kalo would probably fit a lot more of Vega's alley, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But I know they've been like playing Runasapi a lot more, but you know, I think it's very nerve-wracking, like going to choose that map, because I think notably they don't do well in that map. Pretty sure map 5 they lost Puff against the Puffles on Runasapi as well. And yeah, but I think Runasapi is definitely one of those map favorites actually. When you look at the statistics, right? It's like Servasa and then probably like Runasapi's up there too.
Yeah. I'm gonna do. Let's do something. I'm gonna pull up Killjoy's stats from. Is that not an option anymore? I don't think that's an option anymore. Never mind. There's no stats button. Well. I can see them on the website. Oh, here we go. Duh. Okay, so here's some Symmetra stats. Okay, this is. I think this was a. I think this was a stats from a stall because there's 1 elim and 74 damage.
And this is actually like it's like okay to not put in here too, because you can like ban out the Mercy or the Pharah depending on which one they don't choose, you know?
Sorry. Let's look at Killjoy's May stats instead of Symmetra. 46 and 9 last week. 21 final blows. And for the love of the game, let's look at Transflect. On the Ramatra. They were 24 and 1.
And you're actually probably seeing like actually better bans coming from the Vega than the Betta. just because of like what's available and like what you would want to play, right?
Right. Yeah, I'm really confused. They could have picked ban first and banned the Pharah.
And this is also like the most like this is a comp. They're going back to the map 2 comp as well.
Tommy slot tank, yeah.
And I actually like that a lot. I really like that.
Oh my god.
And then you're gonna be able to see this like Tommy Diva come out, and then be able to kind of shine. You're laughing too much about it.
He took a picture of his TV and it said, "Gonna have to put Killjoy in the GOAT conversation for these," and it's the 1 elim 70 damage.
Is it in Gen Chat?
Yeah, it's yeah, Gen Chat.
I'll be right back real quick as well. And I am back.
Welcome back. Still not. Okay. Wait, they straight up just let them ban Pharah by not banning a DPS.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough.
It's like a tricky slope too, because then it's like, does Killjoy want to play that fire without a Mercy anyways too? You know?
Alright, let's turn the music off. So they banned Pharah and Wu. Quick little map preview here.
Ready for battle.
And then we go to here. Oh, we're cooking.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What do you think about these two comps coming out here?
I do like them, but it's very nerve-wracking. You know, I think War might be able to get value, you know, but is it as simple as the first two maps? No. And most notably, I do like Swissers on the server, but Made does get caught out first here.
Yeah, I think the biggest difference to me will be Baptiste versus Curie here.
Yeah.
Silvertall's very confident on the Baptiste. Playing a lot of it actually this series as well.
And think the Vega Vengeance are just going too fast, and this could be like the pressure and the kind of panicking that we talked about, right? You know, like how the nerves are playing like that role in this game.
Andrew is like, he wants this so bad.
Yeah. Andrew's like probably not. I mean, I feel like people probably have. At least I've just when I've always seen like an Andrew point of view, he's always impressed me too. Fish is
Huge
able to catch
window.
the control, but gets like isolated like really deeply. They all try to walk to like get fish, but
They're burning so much time with this. I know it's only 2 minutes in, but you know what I mean, though. I mean, they're gonna get fast off this.
And you're gonna get lead here. You're gonna you have to retake into the enemy comp with your own comp, right?
And you're
do they
down
have that
ults.
answer?
Yeah.
It's hard. No, like I don't think they have the answer to this. They're gonna play high ground and like they're not gonna like really do much. And
Hit him with a
Swift
quick
has
overclock.
to make a play, you
This
know.
ends now.
Overclock does come out, yeah. And Fish does die. Tommy almost does follow too.
Cybernetics regulated.
But great boop kill from Rayleigh onto Sisters.
Oh, Killjoy wanted it, but a excellently timed Suzu from Tommy Slat.
And did they get butt scratch?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, so everything that's happening is kind of like.
I mean, Transflex's already back, and he has Ram ult.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to burn May out for this.
Ward does have his Liz. And then Ward does succumb eventually there too.
I don't hate that, actually.
Yeah, I'm not hating this either.
They're all so low. They're still getting fast spawn, though, because they're not pushing.
Yeah.
That's huge. That was a great distraction from Paradox. That ensures
Yeah. And she'll be back quick too,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
all of her
Like,
teammates
even
get
though it's back
fast.
spot. Yeah. You still have the Swift result to like go against their retake, but it's as simple as like going staircase with your window right now. And are they doing that? Not too sure. They are kind of leaning that way, but do they know? Killjoy knows. And
I mean,
the
if
rest
you
of the
if you
team
window
does not
fish
know.
right now, he's just absolutely cooked.
Gets split, but Transfight gets even splitter. And then we do need a hero. We need a Heroes of Swifters coming out. But Swifters get ran by that duo of Paradox and Killjoy going that high ground. And it's a 3v2 with this should kind of come out in the Vega's favor, but they kind of decide to stabilize and let this fight through.
Oh, Fish 1
Fish
HP.
should die, yeah. Doesn't. Oh,
This is a big Ram ult you can use here, though.
yeah.
Killjoy flank comes up big. Gets 2.
This Killjoy cast has been like game changing.
Yeah, I said it in map 2, I think. I don't know what his hero pool is, but he definitely has Cass in it, that's for sure. He's got Cass and Pharah. And yeah, you're back down to just Curial, maybe Ramal for this next fight. Coming down. As you said, they got the butt scratch. So
You don't need to do anything. You just play this high ground and let Andrew cook. Let Silvertalls cook. Let them get these ultimates here. Don't force a fight.
yeah, if I'm Transflag, I'm just gonna hold block.
Ends now.
And yeah, this kind of dies. You are getting trades, but
Recharging.
3v3 and 4v3 actually. Wait, I think Tommy rushed into a wall.
I did not see, but it looks like it from the third party.
Let's move.
Or third person, third party. I don't know. I think if you're the Vengeance, I might need some sort of hopium right now.
Yeah, I don't have that opium, you know, like.
You're gonna have
You
to
might
burn
get
Mail
some
this fight,
hopium here.
and they're still gonna get
Yeah.
fast spawn. Or you might not even win if they choose to invest beat.
So, like, messy.
Oh, Fish is solo. Wait, who's that behind? Killjoy's behind, and he got Swifters. Oh, he's got a huge High Noon here.
Didn't here. Didn't-
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna be real, like,
If-
Swifters also just need, like, help, you know, like.
If you're,
Some of these
oh
angles,
my
like-
god. If you're a Vengeance
like-
fan, you just use Ramel and Mail, and you lost.
Yeah. Like, you saw that hopium that, like, Swifters can, like, kind of bail you out this fight with OC, hopefully, but
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give up this corner, play high ground.
I think what you said is a really good point. We're seeing Silvertals continuously helping out his teammates using window, perhaps some might say unconventionally, just for healing, getting people low when you don't have MR. But I think it's a great use of window. And yeah, the
Oh, the ward's gonna die here. Never mind. Warrior just gabs Killjoy on point.
but he still doesn't have block. Oh. Oh my god, huge uptime by Transblock. Block my king. No.
And this is actually like funny. We're getting to that late game where War can actually start freezing this Ramatra too.
That's true.
You know? But honestly, like, what I'm like getting annoyed about is like Killjoy is getting these flanks, and like he's able to take these ones, and like that's what he wants. They need to prevent that.
Yeah, they're on BAP now, but when they were on Kiri, they just need to TP Suzu.
Yeah.
Oh, a huge headshot on the Swifters.
Go forward with an ultimate. Yeah. We see out of the B push.
Cooling down.
And they do take that cart a little bit away. War live.
Efficient design.
You do stay out, Andrew, or should.
Not so fast.
Maybe not. Topaz gave up,
Just there's aim.
but Silvertals is there.
And you still get like, you can try window and OC early here.
Yeah, you do have 4 ults though.
Oh, please do it sooner though. Block. Yes. And this might actually help secure them the lead here.
I don't know. I think they can touch.
They will, but you got that blizzard.
That's true.
You just need like good spacing with your window, and that's about it.
Oh, Paradox, you can't go for the touch here. Oh no.
And there is the lead, shortly but surely. And there you are. The lead has came up, but look at these ults here. You know, like you really need to abuse this high ground and like get kills and like int out and get like multiple fights.
Yeah.
Like dying like this is not gonna help.
No. If they could win this without
You
using
need to get an
ults.
ult out. Nice. You get double ults out, and you can actually still win here. Maybe not. Maybe not. You do kill the. Just get one more kill,
Oh no.
and you're gonna
You
get
used
wave
3.
spawn. And now they have the beat coming back. You got better beat. This should. I don't want to jinx it, but you know you should win this fight if you're the Vega. And they get forward spawn, all forward spawn, I think. I lied. May's not forward spawn.
You're gonna need a
And,
huge.
oh, I'm so nervous. The
I know.
Silver Falls Andrew ults here. Andrew might get caught out.
Oh, he's good.
This ends now.
Re-engage. Where's Sister's ult?
This ends now.
And then that's the map. That's gonna be game.
Oh my god.
Denial of the reverse sweep. Oh,
That was too close.
even my heart pound is pounding over here.
I think you really just you couldn't have the Lucio touch there. You needed that beat farming because trust your team. Speed back to Ramatra.
This ends now.
But I mean,
That's two.
yeah, I don't think that lost us. That didn't lose them the game though. Wow, that's very. It's very close. So we gotta pick an MVP here. Any initial thoughts?
Um. hmm. I do want to say like Swifter's like on these Sojourn like helped a lot. Um. I don't know, it's really hard to give one to be honest.
It's a
like,
lot easier to give one to the Betta, I think.
a little bit, yeah, because like they're um, you know, let me think. I think just Swifter's like flexibility like onto that support when those like maps were winning like really helped as well. So I do want to just lean into the Swifters MVP. Um,
I'm down with
but
that.
it's definitely like a very team effort to bring it all back.
Yeah, I would agree. I'm good with Swifters. If they can join. I will move them.
Hello?
No.
Hello.
Yo, welcome Swifters.
Hello, hello. I'm here
So,
after a very casual game of Overwatch.
not stressful?
I was having fun the whole time.
That's good to hear, because I don't know about you, but my heart sank a lot, to be honest.
No, look, I'm playing for fun, right? And so when I
Mhm.
pressed tab on push and I saw we were down 100 meters and I hear Tommy Slat saying voice chat, all right, I'm going Baptiste. I knew we
He
won.
had enough.
I knew
He
we
had enough.
won. I knew we won. As soon as that happened, I knew it was over.
Mhm. So, my biggest question, like, I definitely feel like I've heard about the Swifters Doom a lot, but
Yeah,
would you say that's a more silly comp that you guys whip out, or
dude,
more
we
of
were
a
trolling.
serious?
We were
Oh,
trolling. We
okay.
went into that map 3. We're like, all right, guys, we're gonna play Doomfist. Tommy's gonna play Soldier and flank the whole. We were confident. We thought we were gonna win this game, and we did.
Mhm. Yeah. Um, may have came down to a last fight scenario, but
You got to make it entertaining for all of these great fans of Aurora Overwatch esports, and we need to make sure they can get their Aurora bucks because if the match only lasted 50 minutes, like, nobody would get any viewer points for that.
that is true. The channel points do matter a lot.
So that was what was going through my mind throughout this game. I don't know about my teammates. They were all talking about, oh, what should we ban? What should we pick? What sides do we want? I'm here to play the fun characters
Mm.
until the enemy team stops me from playing the fun characters.
Yeah, like most notably that them like shutting down your vendetta on like Nepal.
Dude, like what is that? We're playing double hit scan in 2026? I thought we left that behind.
No, no, that's always been here.
So,
Corey, do you have any
any
questions as
other
well?
questions?
Yeah, what was the kind of mentality going into map 5 here for your team?
Going in the map 5, everybody else was like reset. And I was out here praying that the Swifty 50 was going to land right because I'm either Quartz on Sojourn or I'm looking like War on Sojourn. And so I was just like that whole map I'm like, "Oh god. Whole team, I gotta land right on the Swifty 50, and I think I did. So
Yeah, we were saying you were looking like the LeBron no help meme for a bit there.
yeah, it's typical with me and Fish teams. You know, I don't get a lot of help from him. So
No help. Yeah, we get it. All right. So your next match, I believe, will be against the Plague, right, Corey?
No, Hyraxes play the Vengeance.
Oh.
Yeah.
Already, yeah. So how are you feeling about that Swifters going against Hyraxes? You know, like more of like the Zarya kind of team. Probably a
what team is
really
that?
op.
My team.
Oh,
Didn't
Yeah, what
okay.
team is
didn't you
that?
see me, Whalefish?
Oh, it's the Didn't You See Me team?
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard a stat line about that actually. Swifters, I think you gotta like continue your no
I
loss
do.
streak
I
against that,
do.
right?
Uh, I can't remember the last time I lost to Didn't You See Me. It's not in my mind.
You're definitely looking to continue that for your next week's match.
Yes, I need to get to finals so that I can get Fish, War, Tommy Slat, Taken
All their
Wallet,
ring.
and I need to get them another second place.
Second
Oh,
place.
okay.
I don't think they want the second place,
They don't want the second place, but
but
it's what I
you'll get
guarantee.
keep.
It's
Guarantee.
the
It's like the
guarantee.
minimum.
Yeah.
What can they do to like get the number one? You know, like
To get number
do they gotta
one,
pay you more? Like do they gotta
I
do
think,
a super max contract?
you know, I'm thinking as a team, you know, outside of me, of course, they need to work on their macro, their micro, their aim, their positioning, their fundamentals, ult usage, ult tracking, rotations, comp decisions, everything. So I think if they can do that all in these next 2 weeks, maybe they can stop us from getting second place. My own team.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'll ask. You know what? If you had to give MVP to someone else on your team, who would it be and why?
It's Taken Wallet. I don't know how he hasn't gotten an MVP yet. That guy's literally the best player on our team, and we bench him for like 50% of the maps. It's ridiculous. I don't know why we do it. Dude, did you guys see what he was doing on Ash?
I
Yeah.
did. He was like,
Like, oh my
Sometimes-
god.
Sometimes that's like the way of Aurora.
Anyway,
You
that's
know.
my pick. Taken Wallet for 6th man of the year. Book it.
And
All
that
right.
could be an award nomination at the end of the season. Who knows?
It could, it should, and it's gonna go to Taken Wallet. We shouldn't even have a vote on it. Should be
True.
called the Taken Wallet 6th man of the year award.
Just going forward from here on out.
Yes.
Well, Corey, do you want to do us the luxury of closing us out?
Yeah, sure. Been Corey on the prod and the color with Neptune on the play-by-play. Hope you enjoyed this week 11 matchup, technically, between the Vega Vengeance and the Betta, with the Vega Vengeance winning 3-2. We'll see you all probably next weekend for the next round, the semifinals. So hope everyone had a good time. Thanks.